Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. An elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome to Starkville, Mississippi, home of the Mississippi State Bulldogs. As we'll see the number 17 team in the country, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on the winners of 4 straight, the Mississippi State Bulldogs. 48 Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Sooners will get us underway with the opening kickoff. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Mississippi State's offense will get the first possession of the game. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sundays.
Yeah, and these guys can both stress a defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent. Both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these two quarterbacks. David, this one could come down.
Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down. The Bulldogs come to the line needing just inches for the first down. Tries to surge ahead on the sneak. He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. Boots his first of the day away. He was called on 4 times in the victory last week. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. The Sooners offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense.
Running free. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Did not take long to get into the end zone. Now let's see if this gets this offense to hit overdrive.
And we may have a situation here. We might have points, and more points. You keep putting drives together like that quickly, chewing up that much yardage, defenses are going to have to get something figured out.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. He'll bring it back looking for help. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. It's complete on the right side. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. And the Bulldogs in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Back to pass. A little screen to the running back. They use that sideline as a defender and get him out of bounds at the 36. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll give it to the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Here comes the Oklahoma offense. Here's the handoff. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Sooners racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. On third and long, try to convert through the air. He's got it. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. The Sooners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
Here's a quick throw out to the left. And he showed himself to be a regular Spinderella, but not a lot of room to run. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. Punt is on its way. Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. A little sluggish out of the gate here. They've had to punt it away on each of their first two possessions. Running into the open space. Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him one. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. They'll run play action. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Gets it out fast. Turning it on! And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Power football with the run. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Backed up now here, second and long. Quick release on the RPO. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down. Fires to the big fella. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. On fourth down, they'll throw for it. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Complete downfield. Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26. Wants to keep it in the air. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit. The Bulldogs didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Now facing some adversity on this drive after the loss of 4 at 2nd and 14. He's got him. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. Looking for the score. Got a hand on it nicely and broke it up in the end zone. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. That'll bring him to within 4.
And This guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Here comes the Sooner offense back onto the field. Off to a good start here, and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. From the gun, running back gets the give. Good blocking, good running, pickup of 6 out to the 30. The Sooners come to the line in the hurry-up.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry-up.
Quick step and go. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy 1st down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. You know what they need, you know what they want, and you know what they deliver on 3rd down. More cowbell. Off play action. Fires left. It's complete. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the 1st down.
Well, he was putting up big numbers coming into this one. We knew the quarterback was going to go his way early and often. With that,
there he goes. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. And the Sooners, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. He'll pull it on the read. Got enough space, and he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Sooners!
Man, it's so nice to have an offense that can do so many different things and attack you different ways. When you run the option the normal way with a running back, the defense knows how to play it. But how about this? The receiver out wide, now a little confusion. QB takes advantage and punches it in for 6.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to get you a quick update on a game happening in the Big Ten. Ohio State is in front. They've led for most of the game. However, Brutus isn't exactly putting this one in the win column just yet. They're up by 7 over Purdue. Just another week in the Big Ten where the only constant is chaos. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. Quickly out to the tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. To the ground to try to pick up the 1st. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Mississippi State to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Got his man. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. First play of the period, 1st down here. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the 2nd period and they try to find a way to answer. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Got it in the middle. It's Daniel. Breaks into the open. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21.
well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. Just outside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 21. Looking downfield on 1st down. Gets it to him on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short game there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. They'll go back to the ground. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line and a big red zone opportunity here. Snap from the gun on third down. Using the quick game. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening first and goal from the 9. They'll try to get it in with the run. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Looking to fire. Trying to barrel in. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. They worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's third and goal. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Bulldogs! I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play calling by the offensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture of running and throwing and getting different players involved. Really nice job, very poised in that play calling, and it showed up with a touchdown.
And with the extra point, they cut the lead to 14-10. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Oklahoma has it again, and here comes the offense. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. The Sooners want to crank the tempo. Second down, they'll go to the air. And the pass is incomplete, but the flag flies, and there was a lot of early contact there.
Pass interference. Defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Wants to go up top on first down. On target to the left. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. Offense, quick tempo.
Well, he's able to make it easy after that catch, and I think his speed is something that just scares DBs to death. And you think about great Oklahoma receivers recently, guys like CeeDee Lamb, Sterling Shepard, Hollywood Brown. DBs gave them so much cushion because they were afraid they were going to get run by, and I think that's how defenses treat this guy too. With his speed and his playmaking ability, he scares you to death, and that cushion helps him out tremendously.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Fires to the wideout. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. The Sooners decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. No return possible on this one. It goes out of bounds, and they'll mark it right around the 30-yard line. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. They closed the gap on their last drive. Now an opportunity to take... Oh, he's got some space! And he was off to the races, finally tripped up at the 36.
And as a defense, how scary is it having to defend this guy? He's one of the fastest players in America, and you saw it on that last play. It's not necessarily throwing him the ball over your head. They just get it to him quickly. The hard part now is running and tackling that guy. Not easy to do.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Off the play fake. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. They couldn't connect on second down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. He's got it. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. Mississippi State really efficient on offense right now. He'll do it himself. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Give to the running back. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. Running back searching for a hole. And the defense had his hands full, but they finally wrestle him down short of the first down. And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. Splits the uprights right down the middle. It's now a one-point game, 14-13.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Guys, we'll get another look at this Oklahoma offense. Slithers into space. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. And the Sooners want to pick up the tempo. Gonna swing it on second down. He's got it on the left. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Got it done in the passing game on the last play, and let's see what they do on first down. Makes the catch. It's Whitaker. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Sooners can really attack on this 2nd and short. Back to pass. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. If you didn't have a headache before, you've got one on the way. The cowbell's ringing on this 3rd down in Starkville. This time it's complete. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets them a first at the 29. Use the play fake, now to throw. It's complete. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Huge gain before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. The defense going to stop the clock with the timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. The Sooners have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Trying to find the end zone. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Now it's 2nd and goal. He leaves it with the back. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. They keep nudging it closer, but now it's 3rd and goal from the 1. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Oklahoma!
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, it's 21-13. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Big Ten action right now, and wait till you see how things are playing out in this one, fellas. Michigan State is down right now, but you simply can't rule out a comeback. Kirk Cousins had a hand in getting this quarterback to East Lansing, so if he thinks the magic is there, who am I to disagree? It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Indiana. We'll let you know if anything else comes out of Big Ten country from this one, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Oh, looked upfield too soon and dropped the football, and it'll be 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete to the left. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. He's got it. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. The give out of the gun. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. And the Sooners with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Pulls and fires complete. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Fires to the tight end. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down. The Sooners come to the line with a new set of downs. Got his man out of the backfield. Turning it on! He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. Give to the back. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Looking to throw on 3rd. Touchdown Sooners! Quick strike through the air for the score. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in Week 6.
The great thing about spreading a defense out, I can see where the blitz is coming from. I can see where they're weak. I can see my matchups. Nice job by the offense, spreading them out, taking advantage of their matchup, and getting in for the score.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. They just finished off a 53-yard scoring drive, and they capped the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Going right to work up top. That's caught. It's Daniel. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Trying to set up the screen. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. To the air on 1st down. Unloads to the right. The short hands. It's Daniel. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. Wants to throw on 1st down. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. And here on 2nd down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. Splits the uprights from 56, and he's got 3 on the board.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, if nothing else, a notable 1st half so far in Starkville. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison. Or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So here comes the Oklahoma offense. Starting this third quarter on the ground. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Sooners moving quickly to the line.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
That one never had a chance. Incomplete. You know what they need. You know what they want, and you know what they deliver on third down. More cowbell. From the gun, wants to pass. That's caught. It's Whitaker. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. And the Sooners line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. Fair catch called for and made around the 20-yard line. And now the offense will come onto the field again. Quarterback on the keeper. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line. They'll go to the ground. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some. He'll off one deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. He's getting a lot of work. Fourth time he's punted tonight. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Here come the Sooners ready to go on offense. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. They'll run for it on third and short. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. The Sooners will have it first and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got his man quickly. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. After that last completion, it's second down. The give to the back. Sweet cut there. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The Sooners are moving quickly down the field.
Really nice run there, picking up the first down. Now they're right back up to the line of scrimmage, ready to go again.
Trying play action. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. And the Sooners will hustle to the line. He'll keep it himself. Headed to the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Oklahoma!
Well, the defense thought they had a plan for this option attack, and this quarterback, they repped against it in practice all week, but it's one thing to do it against your scout team, and it's one thing to try to stop that guy. He is very dangerous. That's already the second rushing touchdown using the option.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he knocked that one right down the middle. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, every game in the Big Ten so very critical. How about this one today? Michigan State has the lead right now. Feels like it's been that way since Sparty's run out. But this has been a nip-and-tuck affair inside Spartan Stadium. They're up by a field goal over Indiana. We'll circle back to this Big Ten battle. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Finds his way for 3 out to the 33. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Leaves it with the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Just a short pass to the tight end. He'll be knocked out of bounds right at the 40-yard line. Good pickup there. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And that's going to fall to the ground, incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Interception, and things are going from bad to worse. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
And what a great moment for that young man right there. That's his first career interception in college football. He's a guy that's worked so hard. He wanted to make an impact for his defense this year and comes up with a massive play right there.
Time for this Sooner offense to go back to work. Tight end now in motion. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Now the play fake. Makes the grab. It's Whitaker. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Here's the pressure. He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run. This is the type of play that decides games. Are you tough enough to convert 3rd and short from the 30? Pass is incomplete, but a lot of contact there. I think it's going to be pass interference and a 1st down.
Defense.
How many times do you think they're going to run that one back in film study? Don't do that, don't do that, don't do that. That's a penalty, that's a penalty, that's a penalty. It'll be a long film study for him. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Tight end finds a soft spot. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Gets it out quickly. That'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal from the 10. The Sooners are flying down the field. Motion from the back. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Dumps it off in the flats. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Now he's going to break the pocket. Touchdown Sooners! And the beatdown has ensued.
What a day, his 3rd rushing touchdown. And when you got your college fantasy football team going, this guy is racking those points up for you. Cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And right down the middle. So a relatively short drive covering 39 yards. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. Last drive ended with a pick. Vitally important to take care of the football this time.
And you could tell the QB wants to run. He's going to be a big part of the game plan, and the defense really, really understands that. I got to understand, and more importantly, when I get a lick on this cat, I got to take it. Like, not dirty, not cheap shots, but end-of-the plays, when I can be physical and really make him feel me, I think that'll always bode well in the fourth quarter game.
In the gun and looking to throw on third down. Good tackle there to stop him short of the first down, and now they have to make a call. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. This will be the 5th kick of the night. Fields the punt and try to pick up some yards. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. Rides the back on the option to give. There he goes. That is exactly what you want to do with the football. He's got it all the way down to the 15-yard line.
And option football is so hard to defend. It basically becomes assignment football. It's almost like basketball where you say, I got him, you got him. Defensive ends a lot of times have to play the quarterback, and once the quarterback pitches it, a lot of times it's the alley defender next who has to come up and make those plays. Those options really stress defenses.
And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. They'll send the tight end in motion. Trying to slam in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Oklahoma! That one ought to give them firm control of this game, and they have gotten things going here, about to move to 4-1.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the fourth quarter.
And the point after is good. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it.
Mississippi State, 16.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Mississippi State offense ready to attack. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. And the Bulldogs can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Crosses the 45. Across the 50 and knocked out of bounds at the 48. An explosive play gets this offense working. Motion from the wideout. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly complete. The Bulldogs with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. The play action fake. The sure hands, it's Daniel. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. On 3rd and short, the power run here. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Grab near the sticks. It's Daniel. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Off the play fake on first down. That's caught. It's Daniel. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Mississippi State to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. He wants to throw it again. Here comes the heat. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
It's pretty obvious. This defense came into this one knowing they were going to have to play a complete game until there were zeros on the clock, especially against this quarterback. You cannot take your foot off the gas, and that's exactly what they're doing here. Late in the fourth quarter, they're still bringing it, and they get another sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Pucks it out of the air. They knock him down right at the 20-yard line. Not enough for the first down, but maybe they'll keep the offense on the field. Let's it fly. Picked off to stop the threat. Got room on the return.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's fourth down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
Now the Oklahoma offense will go back to work. There have been few obstacles for this offense as they are starting to pull away here in the second half, Jesse.
And this has been a dream game for this play caller too, right? It's like anything that he's calling is working flawlessly, Dave.
Yeah, it's fun to be the offensive coordinator, but not the defensive coordinator. They have had no answers. It's been an absolutely miserable day trying to solve the riddle of this offense.
On third and long, he'll need to push it downfield. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. The Sooners will try to pin them back with the punt. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. Leaves it with the running back. Defense fills those gaps. He's got one to the 28. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Back to pass. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on third and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
How about this defense? No mercy. Like, listen, I know we're up big, but they are still hunting, still flying around, still chasing, still making life really miserable for this offense.
Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. And they are stopped on fourth down. That decision will be questioned. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one, 2nd and 8 coming up. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. Off the RPO, complete. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. It'll be third and long. From the gun, running back on the move. He gets it all the way down inside the 10. It'll be first and goal from the 8. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Looking for the goal line. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. 2nd and goal coming up.
It's now 2nd and
Wants to go up top. Under fire. Moves away as he feels pressure. Touchdown Sooners! And they take it in for 6 more points. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Dynamite matchup in the Big Ten, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Michigan State is running away with things, and it's thanks in large part to an offense that's been firing on all cylinders. They're up 14 over Indiana. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this Big Ten battle.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the first. Back to pass on 2nd down. And he throws another interception, his 3rd of the night. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. The Sooner offense returns to the field. They had this thing in a hammerlock at halftime, and now they are really ratcheting up the pressure, David.
And I tell you what, this offense doesn't have to change a thing, Paul. They've done what they wanted in the first half and starting off the second half in the same fashion.
And I like how they're letting different guys get involved, too. They've got so many different playmakers all over the field.
Gets it past the 1st down marker and still running. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. We've reached a 2-minute timeout, and in all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. They want that clock to run. He's got some room, headed to the goal line. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd.
16.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Fires to the big fella. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to the big tight end. Soft spot in the middle. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the 1st down.
And this offense has got to kick it in high gear now. Making a big play, that is great, but we got to go up-tempo. We got to go fast. We're trailing big in this ball game. We got to put a lot of drives together and maybe even get lucky with an onside kick.
Gets it to the back. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Got some of the work done on 1st. Now let's see what they have on 2nd down. Unloads to the wideout. Pass is incomplete, and by this stage of his career, you'd think a junior quarterback might take a little better care of the football. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. They booted away on 4th down. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. They go to the ground. Got to be smart, patient, great vision. Uses all of that to get to the 29. lot of drama in this one as they just get punched in the face and lose by double figures.
Not a lot of drama, but there is a lot to fix. On offense, on defense, on special teams. This team, David, they've got a lot to figure out.
Yeah, but you know what, Jesse? The coaches are going to be in a great mood. The bus rides, the plane rides, those will all be real fun. Practice this week, it's going to be a blast.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.